Okay, so reality. I had to make sure I asked this because it came up a couple times and it didn't make sense to me, which a lot of stuff don't make sense to me, which is why I ask a lot of questions to try and make sense of it. But a girl told me, I was talking to one of my friends, I should say, not just a girl told me. I was talking to one of my friends and she told me that if a guy, if a guy asks, if a guy, no, if she asks for, and she told me if she offers to pay for her part of the meal when her and a guy's out on a date, that if he says yes, that there's no second date or there's no third date, whatever date they're on, it's not going to happen again. And I really didn't understand it. I'm like, okay, why would you ask a guy, why would you offer to pay if you don't really want to pay? Like what's the test for? You like this guy, you want to see if he's gonna pay for your meal. Like, he brought you out to dinner, to get to know who you are. And I figured, like, really the whole time you're probably thinking about this test at the end of the date, not really being involved in the conversation or even getting to know who's sitting right there in front of you. And I was so curious, like, why would you even do that? It's very deceiving. It's like asking questions to see what answer you get. Like, I understand you want to know who this person is, but you just pay attention and listen to the person in front of you. And I think that would help you a lot better in getting to know the person that's right there in front of you, instead of throwing all these tests at this guy and he don't know what the hell's going on. He's like, wow, maybe he's thinking, wow, holy shit, maybe the date didn't go well. Then everything kind of goes sour because you're throwing out this unnecessary test. So now I asked another girl, like, would you also do that? Like, would you offer to pay for your own meal if a guy took you out on a date, whether it was the first, second, third date or whatever? And another girl said yes. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with these women? Like, why are they, like, not doing it to the guy? I'm happy that the guy's able to get away from, these type of girls, but why would they do that? I've never gotten a good answer for why a girl would do that. Even after they told me they would do it and I asked them why, they couldn't give me a straight answer as to why they would do it, except for I'm testing him to see who he is. Like, what are you looking for, really? Like, what do you expect him to do or to be? Like, by testing him in that way, what are you trying to, what answer are you gonna get from him saying, yeah, you can pay for your meal, or no, baby, I got it? Like, sincere people are just sincere. Like, I was raised by my grandma, and I know a lot of people, raised by single moms or single dads. Not a lot by single dads. But, like, you never grew up thinking, oh, I should test this person. Like, I don't know anybody's mom who says, to their daughter, test this person, you should ask him, to pay for the meal, and you should ask him if you could pay for the meal, or you should ask him, why he didn't tip, 10%. Like, it's so much stuff that I've heard, like, it was just completely ridiculous. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna test this. I'm going to go on a date, and if a girl asks me, oh, let me pay my part of the bill for the meal I just ate that you took me out to, you asked me out to go on a date, and now let me just pay for my half. And I'm going to be like, okay, yep, I'm going to let her do it. I'm going to let her do it. And I want to see, like, what the reaction is going to be. Am I going to get a second date or not?